So how you guys doing? I am making these videos, this particular video for my channels on this platform, and I am about to start a 12-week, 8 to 12-week life coaching um, event. It's going to be pertaining to money, ministry, and relationships. And we're going to do this together. I have a finance platform here, I have a ministry platform, and I have a travel platform, and I have a relationship platform here on TikTok. I also have a YouTube channel, 2 Instagram channels, and 2 Facebook channels. Actually, 3 Facebook channels. And one of the things I'm going to show some of you guys how to have different channels, but how to put your content on all channels without trying to do stuff on every last channel. No. And then you got to have one major channel to move all your content and followers over as you build one platform that you will use to change the trajectory of your finances. And so I'm going to be talking about that. And I'm going to be talking about so many amazing things when it comes to life coaching and when it comes to centering your life around things that matter. So some of my content or the things I'm going to be talking to, it's going to be specifically designed for women 21 and under. Some of the things I'm going to be talking about, women 21 and under, that are still in a position to be reached, so to speak. And for my financial content, I'm really aiming at 40 and up. 40 and up. And you're going to understand why I'm doing it this way once I do it. I have been in the content creation zone since 2017, and I've seen a lot of growth and a lot of changes with social media platforms. And there is a way to have a second stream of income on some of these platforms, where if you work, you can keep your job and you can create content, because everybody has a gift or a talent that they can monetize. And some of you all that are like 40 and over, you all know some things, and you all have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on some things. And if you have morals and standards and codes that you live by in your home, dealing with your children, dealing with the community, and things that you want to put out there in society or whatnot, you should be doing it. And you should be sharing this information that you know. And you know what I'm talking about. It's not going to be for everybody, but I do have something for everybody. And so we're going to structure this whole conversation around the vision board that I got going and the ebook that's going to cover all of this stuff. So we're going to do a 8 to 12 week consistent portfolio building, where we actually take action for our own life and make 2026 look different, look better than our past 5 years. Like the next 2 to 5 years, we want to see some changes in our personal relationship with the Lord, with our faith, with our family, with relationships that we have with people. And I'm going to show you all something, break this down too. The relationship you have with your finances, with your money, with your goals. We're going to talk about careers and jobs as opposed to second streams of income, where you can work and still build a whole nother stream of income, where you can get into fitness and health, taking care of your body, your fitness, exercising, the way you eat, your image. How do you want to be perceived? What do you want to do? We're going to talk about travel too, because that's important, traveling, and just building and just being a better you in 2026. And I want to do something too when it comes to finances. I want to talk to many of you about. I don't want you guys to wake up at 40 and 50 and be like, man, all these years gone by and I didn't do this and I didn't do that. One of the things we want to talk about is retirement funds and preparing yourself to get into emergency funds, saving, investing, what to do with money, how to learn about different things dealing with taxes, how to get your credit situated and better, and why. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be talking about a lot of things, right? The top thing that's the most important though is actually loving yourself and taking better care of yourself, your fitness, your health, the way you eat, just your mental and your mindset, your mental, emotional, and overcoming shame and guilt, dealing with forgiveness, dealing with unforgiveness, and your relationship with God is the most important thing, because if you never accomplish anything in this world, anything in this life while you're here, the one thing that you need to have accomplished is your relationship with the Lord. That's so important. Unless you don't care, unless you don't believe in, I promote Bible. I promote the Bible, the Word of God. Yes, I do. So I talk about different things outside of that, and but that's the faith. The faith is my Christian faith. That's what's so important. So we're going to be talking about all of this stuff uh, and covering all of this. And hopefully the videos that I make and the content that I share and the things that I teach you guys will benefit you, will actually benefit you. We all have a calling in life, and we're going to talk about that. We have a purpose and we have a calling. And we're going to deal with those type of things, especially for those who are 21 and under and those who are 40 and over. Anybody in between that catches a glimpse of an insight of things that I'm talking about and I'm saying, fine, good. But I'm specifically out to reach a certain group of people, you know, a certain group of men, a certain group of women, right? And so I'm going to be talking about these things that I'm mentioning right here, and hopefully I can benefit you guys, and we can benefit each other, and we can do better, because tomorrow is not promised, and we don't have time to just be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I am currently in the state of Virginia. Being from Michigan, I'm in Virginia. I'm in a hotel right now in Virginia. And I'll be leaving and headed back to Michigan. And I'll be shooting content from, like I said, some of my other videos from, you know, a lot of sightseeing and tourisms and hotels and attractions and restaurants and just a slew of other things that I'm going to be sharing and talking about. So hopefully everything works out just fine and we all benefit for what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. So there's money to be made on so many platforms, but one thing I do know, there's a lot of complaints about the TikTok platform. They're not giving out, and folks are not making the money that they were making. You got people who was making $5K on TikTok a month. Now they're down to like $200, $300. The way TikTok is doing, ever since it's been traded off to, I don't know who from America has bought into TikTok, but ever since that happened, things have changed. They don't want to see folks make more money than the average person that has a great job or career. And a lot of times the creators are making this money and they get on these platforms and they get to talking about how much money they make, and it gets to be so big that they say, wait a minute, we can't have just regular folks on social media making more than a doctor. And, you know, and so it's a lot of different stuff that's going on. We're going to talk about a lot of that stuff too. So those of you who want to get on here and do different things and help people, help yourself, and make money and stuff like that, we're going to talk about all of that. Yes, we are. And so I want you to enjoy your day. This is Monday, the first Monday in May. And I'll talk to you guys on the next video. God bless.